So there's a day of my physical therapy for my elbow surgery that I'm 6 weeks out. I was so skeptical to come in and hit to see if I actually wanted to do this surgery, and just I had good people giving me good information that has worked out. Here we go. You ready?
Well, how are you doing?
I'm doing good, yeah. Pushing it a little bit. Elbow's hurting a little bit right now, but I pushed it a little bit this morning.
What did you do? Cleans?
Bench.
Classic.
When I was competing, I get like, during a workout, I get really fired up and I can like feel it, like the adrenaline coming. And I haven't had that until like the last 2 days with power cleans. And I was like, this feels so good. I haven't done it in a month.
You're like, I'm back.
I'm back.
Yeah. Well, let's go shoes off. I want to look at range of motion.
Yeah.
Is sore today from bench? What weight did you do?
I did. I stayed light. I went to like 165, which is like, it's pretty low. That's probably still 60, 65%,
That was yesterday?
That was live this morning.
This morning?
Yeah, this morning.
Go up this way.
Feeling good.
It's pretty good.
Looking good.
Yeah.
But no, how I met Erin was actually really interesting. I was getting PT on this knee that we did earlier in the year, and she sent me a really cool blood flow restriction protocol, and I was like, oh, cool. This is a PT who actually knows what they're talking about, which is awesome. Not saying anything about anybody else, but there's good and bad with everything. My son was having issues with his knee, and so I brought him down to see her, and I just really liked what she did, and so then I hit her up before the surgery and was like, hey, I need help. I know knees, but I don't know elbows very well, and it's been awesome. Like the different progressions she's used to like get me back, I would have just fucking jumped right back in, like hard.
Classic.
Yeah. And so it's been really cool to work with her and just learn actually, which is cool.
Yeah. Thank you for the kind words.
How far are you out from surgery now?
I think you're week 6.
Yeah, week 6. Yeah, it's feeling so much better. Like there's times where I don't even realize it hurts anymore in certain movements. Like I'm like, oh yeah, and now like think like, oh yeah, I'm still out of surgery, but like there's no pain in certain movements, and it's the mobility, like the degrees of range of motion I got back have been pretty significant. Most people probably won't notice it, but I have.
Yeah, I've noticed it too. He came in, day 2 post-op?
Yeah.
And you were like, all right, I'm ready to go. And I'm like, okay, let's see what you got.
Because I had this exact same surgery in 2019, and I didn't have a good experience with the surgeon. I definitely had no good experience with the PT back then. And, I basically didn't get anything out of the surgery. So I was really skeptical about this one, and it's been night and day difference. And yeah, I think I was just like thinking in my head, yeah, I'll just be good to go. Like, because I remember last time it didn't hurt that much, and this one it definitely hurt a lot more.
The average person doesn't bounce back this quickly, but because you have such a high baseline, I think besides range of motion, like strength was a lot easier to get back.
Yeah. I stuck to the safety squat bar for 4 weeks, without touching a straight bar. And I think, like giving it that time, pushing it in certain ranges that Erin was telling me to push, and then not going out on my own and being like, okay, I had nothing to get back to. I'm not trying to get back to competition or anything. So I just want more range of motion in my arm when I do. So actually probably letting it properly heal is probably a good thing.
You definitely have a ton more range of motion than last week. Yeah, I mean, you're basically a normal human. No.
Almost.
Your angle, called your carrying angle, that's always going to be different for you, but that's just the years and years of the bone spurs that you've had. We're going to do 12 reps of our lat stretch with rotation.
Okay.
Put it on both sides. Shout out to Kelly Starrett. So what we're trying to do here, just open up the shoulder, open up the elbow, get a little bit of that rotation in as well. So we're trying to grease up the joint a little bit, right? Create some lubrication, but at the same time, open up some range of motion. How's the other elbow?
It's weird. It's just kind of like lingering. Like, I don't know if it's weird. Some days it doesn't bother me too bad, and other days it does. And I'm like, It's not getting better like I thought it would.
Yeah, just kind of explore different flexion angles. We love this drill for any sort of like front rack or pressing motion. And then we'll do it on the other side too. Since that elbow's a little cranky.
Yeah, it's so weird. I don't fucking get it. I woke up one day and I was like, what the fuck? I downloaded these songs off Napster.
I mean, same.
Napster, and what was it? LimeWire, and then what was the other? There was one more I feel like too.
And then we'll go one more time on this side. And then try to get a little bit more external rotation.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, kids these days. We just pay 99 cents off Napster per song.
Basically, we're gonna do some push-ups. The first one being just an isometric. I just want to see left or right. Okay, hold, 2, 3, and relax. So this is a force plate, right? So left or right. Usually you use it for jumping. I like to use it for any sort of like strength test. The blue is the right, the red is the left. So as you can see, higher means more force. So you are still putting a lot more weight on your right side. Okay, compared to the red one. So we'll do it again.
Okay.
This next time you're gonna just set in a high plank. I'll just tell you, shift your weight.
To get the right spot. Okay.
Okay, squat,
Throw it straight up.
try to hit the ceiling.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I'll buy you lunch.
Oh.
Okay, 5 times. Okay, rest. How is the pain with that?
I feel a touch. I think more on when it's forward.
Okay.
When I'm
Just
right
letting
side,
it kind of like
I think
relax.
it's just like the position.
Yeah.
But yeah, like not really like I'm really driving with this hand on that one. With this one, I feel like I'm more tight.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
on this next one, when you're swinging, it's gonna sound weird, but try to like squeeze your hand like this.
Grip
a little
it.
bit more.
Right, keep
as
it
you
tight.
go, and see how that feels.
Okay.
Because that's what we talked about last time.
Yeah.
Too.
Yep.
Okay. Let's take a minute break. My return to sport program, I like to do like mobility, and then it's really power into strength, into stability. So the way that our sessions work, right? We're doing more power work now.
Yeah.
Then later on, we'll do strength work, and then at the end, we'll do a little bit of stability as needed.
Yeah. No, I really like it.
Because a lot of times in rehab programs, that's what you notice is they don't do a lot of the explosive stuff.
No, for sure.
And then you are like, oh, you're cleared.
Yeah. When I saw you put the med ball throws in, I was like, fuck yeah. I was like, yes.
Getting you ready for the UFC.
Yeah.
Because you're so used to having the bone spurs too.
Right.
Now that you have more range of motion and you have a little bit less stability, your body's like,
Right.
wait, what's happening?
That felt 1,000 times better.
Right? But then after that, we're basically gonna go press up, stabilize, rotate, back down.
Wow. Here we go. I don't know about this.
Okay, let's do 5 press ups.
So 5
and then
presses?
5 rotations.
Gotcha.
But you can alternate if you want. Take a break.
Okay.
Okay, so let's switch hands.
That's tough right there.
So I like the bottoms up because it's a little bit more proprioception work, right? Your joint hasn't seen these ranges of motion in years.
That's really cool. I like that.
Yeah, I use that one a lot for like shoulder stuff too.
Yeah.
So if guys are like, oh man, my shoulder really hurts, a lot of times just like getting it stable.
Right. Yeah.
and
Like,
the proprioception
right.
really helps. So
I mean, because most people are just like, no, just give me big dumbbells or big barbell and I'll lift heavy. Yeah, like
Yeah.
the stabilizer muscles are crazy.
yeah.
Actually, I made my little guy do these.
Oh, you
just
did?
these, yeah. I was like, well, at his mom's house. His mom, because they have little kettlebells at his mom's house. I'm like, we don't have any here. But
Okay, we'll rest another minute and then we're gonna go again.
do another set? Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna do 3 rounds.
3 rounds.
As always, you know, similar to any other rule of thumb, right? If something's hard, takes a lot of effort, Take plenty of rest in between.
Yeah.
Allow yourself to recover
Yeah.
so you can do it again.
I'm a big rest guy.
I know. I mean, maybe a bamboo bar is in your future. Keep breathing. You're gonna be a little sore,
I don't
considering
believe it.
you already benched today. It's these little muscles that really get you.
Nah, I don't have little muscles. All of them are big.
Maybe not on that arm.
Yeah, maybe not on this arm.
I was like, what is the hardest exercise I can give you on camera?
On camera.
Next week, start building up towards handstands.
Oh, okay.
Week 7.
I like it. Hell yeah.
Since you said that was a goal of yours, you know, for the average person, I may not work up to that, but
So necessary.
I worked with a wrestler too who he needed to get back to handstands, you know, flips, cartwheels. So our return to sport progression was very fun.
I bet, yeah.
So, all right, break, and then we'll go one more time.
Okay.
How's it feel? Is it tired?
I mean, it definitely feels a little fatigued. Yeah.
Okay. Pinchy at all?
No, not really.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you change your grip for your cleans? Are you going wider now?
I've always been a little wider. I tried to kind of even come in a little bit. It still feels kind of similar on the clean where like I fingertip it. I just have the habit of like releasing the left hand. And I still felt my right side really like, I get on the right side, like the bar, like,
Yeah.
and it's still that way, but it is what it is. It's life. I can't complain. I can still power clean.
There you go. Look at that. Work of art. Don't forget to breathe though.
Fuck breathing. This is Rolling Stones. This is a different genre here.
Good, especially when it gets hard, work on focusing on your breath. Okay, let's go do a hang, and then I want to needle your tricep. Okay. We're just gonna go 10 seconds. Just to get a little bit of a distraction while working on some grip strength.
Damn, that looks crazy in the mirror.
And relax.
That looks so much straighter in the mirror. I'm like, that's not my arm. That's not what you've looked like for 8 years.
Is it 8 years? Okay, we'll go
17, I think.
two more. How was that last one?
That one felt good. I was fine. I was trying to like really hang, like really like relax everywhere and just hold the grip.
Yeah.
I felt it, you know, but it feels good.
Like pain or you?
No. I felt like I was able to like release and like be okay.
Yeah.
And be like, okay, you're fine.
Okay.
You know, it's definitely just still that like insecurity. Is it gonna hurt?
It's nice and red now. All right, let's go back to the table. This is my bias, but I would prefer if you didn't bench with the barbell.
Do not. Okay.
Well, just so that you don't
Come.
cheat strength, right?
got
You're
it,
like,
yeah.
oh, I can get so heavy,
Right.
but as you saw,
I basically been like staying really light and just doing like 20 reps with it.
okay.
Like that's what I've been doing with it with the barbell.
Yeah, I mean, if you want a good pump, you can do it. But
Yeah,
when you're,
like,
really,
yep.
when you're doing your strength work, I would stick with dumbbells.
Okay. Yeah. I remember last time I did it, I had my elbow, the bar muscle up. Like I had a horrible chicken wing for so long because I was pulling so much harder with my right arm, and I had to like basically do single arm lat pull downs for like a month straight. And I still kind of have it, and now it's gonna be worse.
Well, when you think about it, right, like a dumbbell, you have to stabilize it way more,
Yeah.
right? And so you really are working on all these
Right.
stabilizer
For sure.
muscles. Whereas a bench or a bar,
Yeah.
you really just are moving weight, which
Yep.
is why, you know, when you are trying to go heavy, that is a good tool.
Yeah.
But since we're still rehabbing,
I like dumbbells more than barbell, to be honest, but. But you were
Yeah.
a goalie.
no, I wasn't a goalie.
Oh, you weren't?
Defense,
Okay.
close though.
Got
I know I am a little taller than you, but
it. Don't be proud.
Do you focus primarily on athletes?
I mean, in my opinion, anyone is an athlete. Everyone can be an athlete. But I work a lot with like professional athletes, return to sport, kids that need to come back to like high level competition. And then, you know, the occasional golfer too. But I was a strength and conditioning coach before. And then I went back to school. And I knew I wanted to get back into sports performance. So that's how I got into this. All right. I will update your program.
All right.
We'll add a couple more things, but let's hold off on the bar.
Okay.
Heavy barbell.
Yeah.
Cleans I'm fine with, squats I'm fine with.
Okay.
Same thing with the pull-ups, just 5 at a time for now. Nothing too crazy. And then let's see how sore you are. Considering that you benched before, you're probably gonna be a little more sore today, but same as last time, like take it day by day.
Yeah. And then I've been able to do dips just fine too. Like dips, yeah, no issue at all. I haven't weighted them, and I really liked. So the first day I kind of like jumped up and then controlled the descent, almost like what we're doing with the band.
Yeah.
And then I started to go, oh wait, no, I can hit them regular, but just body weight, no weight, and it felt really good. So yeah.
I mean, the same rule of thumb is, yeah, look how straight that is.
Look at that.
That is.
Look at that.
That's a beauty. Okay, any questions?
No, I'm good. Yeah.
All right, I'll text you and we can schedule.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we can figure out next week. Yeah, so there's a day of my physical therapy for my elbow surgery that I'm six weeks out. It is going so much better than expected. I'm really being patient with it, which is not normal for me. So Erin has been an absolute amazing physical therapist to work with. I've worked with good PTs, I've worked with okay PTs, I've worked with shitty PTs, and she's definitely been one of the best that I've found. And so just thankful that she reached out to me one day and did some work with my son, and I was like, yeah, I think I'm gonna give her a shot for my elbow. So if you're in the Denver area and you need PT, hit her up. She's phenomenal. And yeah, like, you know, the greatest part about it is I was so skeptical to come in and to see if I actually wanted to do this surgery, and just, you know, I had good people giving me good information that has worked out. So really thankful for that, and thankful for having more extension in my elbow and a little more flexion. So yeah, there you go. There you have it. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Like, subscribe to the thing, and as always, don't forget to pay the man.